Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? My name is Doodles, and on this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the mobile app called Vampr. So while the app name might sound like a gothic dating site, it is actually pretty much like Tinder for musicians. In fact, I think that they pretty much took the API from Tinder and created this app from it. It looks pretty similar to it. Basically, the concept of Vampr is pretty much the same as Tinder, where you discover new people and you either swipe, say you want to communicate with them, or you swipe to say you don't. Pretty much in the same way that Tinder operates, except this time we're not looking to get laid, we are looking to make music with people. And I've got to say, the concept of it is really, really cool. And the fact of you can say what you want to look for. You can say you want to look for a drummer, or from a certain genre you want to meet people who play rock music. You can specify whether you want it in a local area, obviously if you want to make a band or something like that, or you can set it globally if you want to sort of work remotely with people. You can find people you want to do a podcast with. You can find producers, engineers, anything really. If someone's got a skill set that you don't, you can find someone on here. The app, I believe, has only been around a few months. I think the first review that I could find, the earliest review I could find on the Play Store, at least on Google's Play Store, was from March 2017. So it's only a few months old at the minute. It might have been on the iTunes Play Store, the iTunes App Store, sorry, a lot earlier. I'm not entirely sure. I've only just recently discovered this app, and today I thought we would have a look at it together. I will basically show you it, and who knows, we might be able to find the next person to make music with. So I'm going to sort of show you the app on screen. It should be somewhere around here, and we're going to have a look. It should be somewhere around there. It's going to be somewhere on screen, and we're going to take a look at it, and we're going to see if we can find anyone to work with and make music with. So right, this is the app. This is the overview of the app. This is basically the settings page. We've got the profile. This is my profile. As you can see, I've got my information there, my name, my age, what I am, the genres that I play. I've got a little biography there. Because it links up to your Facebook page like Tinder does, it's got your favourites. These are like musician pages that I've favorited, or at least some of them, not all of them, I believe, just at least a list of them. So we've got them. If we go back to the settings page, we've got the preferences, discovery preferences. We can set an age range, so we don't want to work with anyone over or under a certain age. We can set the location. We can do it globally. We can look for both genders. Obviously, if we're looking for a female singer, we specify female only. Who are you looking for? I've got it set at any, but you can click the plus sign. It brings up a whole list. Agents, backing singer, band, bassist, blogger, brass player, cellist, clarinetist, composer. You get the picture. Pretty much anyone you want to find. You can also have a little shout out on your name, so where your profile picture is, it will say, hey, I'm looking for a drummer, I'm looking for a pianist, etc. You can also specify the genre. So obviously, since I play punk, rock, metal music, I might not want to find someone that's into, say, country, dance, etc. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as global because this app doesn't have that many downloads. I think it's got between 10 and 50,000. So I'm keeping my options open. So I've got everything just set at maximum. Just going to see who is on here. And let's take a look and see who is on this thing. So right, we're going to click Start Discovering. And it's currently searching for our potential contacts. So the first one, we've got Michael. He is a singer and he is an ambient genre. That's the music he makes. We'll click his biography. So we've got his favourites, for sort of thing that he likes to listen to. He's got a sort of Paramore there, Evanescence. We've got a biography. So let's find out a little bit more about Michael. So right, he's a VU BMUS alumni. He plays piano, he writes, he raps, he sings, he harmonises, and he produces. And you've got his social media pages there, and we can also audition him and watch a video that he's posted to his account. He is from Melbourne, Australia, staggering 10,480 miles, I think I says away. That's pretty damn cool. So I not want to do that. I want to get back off this. We can either pass on him, we can try and connect with him, or we can do view later. We can go back and we can view his profile at a later date. I think we're gonna tick him. We're gonna say we want to connect with him. He seems like a really cool person. He's actually connected with us, so he's seen my profile and he's swiped right, I believe it is, and he's decided that he wants to communicate with me and he may want to work together. So right, Sandor are looking for, it's a DJ producer, and he's looking for a vocalist, which obviously isn't in my arsenal. I I'm not a vocalist at all, so although he could be worth our while, he could be someone really interesting to work with, but unfortunately I'm not what he's looking for, so I'm going to click the X button. We've got John, he's a music lover. Can we view his profile? Let's see what he's got on here. So is that his... Oh, did not mean to do that. So he hasn't got a profile, however he has got a video on Philip DeFranco? Does he work with Philip DeFranco? I want to find out more. I'm gonna swipe right. So right, we've got Dan. He's a 24-year-old videographer, composer, and studio mix engineer into electronic pop and indie music. He's from LA. So right, he's also looking for upcoming creative people to work with. Feel free to hit me up for anything. Up top as an example of my current music on my Insta, you can see my video work. Message me for rates and we'll get the ball rolling. Definitely could be in the market for a studio mix engineer and a videographer, especially with the fact that my band Back to Square One are currently writing and finishing up the recording of our debut EP, and we also work on our second and third album, and actually our fourth, because I seem to spread myself thin against many of the projects. But he seems like someone that could definitely benefit me and my band in the future, so we're going to click on that for sure. So right, we've got Curtis. He's a rock and alternative producer and guitar player, and he's into Alter Bridge, Incubus, Eric Johnson. He's in some pretty decent music. He's from Portland. I'm assuming Portland, Oregon. If you just want to jam with or write a mutual exchange of your same board, yeah, I'll definitely hit you up in the future. So we've got a singer, bassist, guitarist. He's into punk, rock, and pop punk. He's called Colton. He's from Dallas, Texas, and we both like Green Day. That is good enough for me. You never know, we might be able to work with him in the future, so we're going to connect with him. So right, we've got Peter, 21, programmer, keyboardist, and graphic designer into ambient, metal, and rock. From, I'm assuming it's some European country, but I don't know exactly where that is. But it's only 960 miles away. So I'm assuming somewhere maybe in the region of Norway, Sweden, Finland, those sort of countries. He's into We Are Harlot. He's into Bring Me The Horizon. He's into some pretty sweet bands. And you never know, we might have a use for each of us, so we're going to connect with him. So as you can see, you get the point of this. I could just go on all day and I could just connect with all these people that are on this app. However, I think that will be enough for this video, because we've just we've gone through a few people and you get the idea. I have tried to connect with some people, and I've also passed on a few people that weren't my cup of tea when it comes to the music I want to make or the skill sets that they have, and whether we'll be mutually beneficial to each other. So I've got to say, overall, this is a pretty cool app, and this is the app that I can see myself using. I've got it on my phone. However, I'm using an Android emulator for this because my phone is my camera, so I've got that going on. So yeah, I think this could definitely be something that we could work with in the future. Obviously, my band Back to Square One, it's just me. I do most, if not all, the music, or a good majority of it. And I've got a singer that will work with me, Linus Linnae. She does the singing, but obviously she's a female. And if we want to have a male singer, this could possibly be somewhere where we could connect with a male singer. Obviously, I do all the music, but I'm not the greatest guitar player in the world. I'm not the greatest bassist in the world. The drums are electronic. I'm not very good at many instruments, so obviously we could potentially find people that have skill sets that far exceed ours and help make our music even better. And obviously, I'm alright at mixing. I'm sort of like a half-decent amateur mixer and a producer, but obviously this is a potential to find someone a lot better than I am who could maybe work on us and work on our music and bring our projects to life in their ways that unfortunately we cannot. So it's definitely an app that I want to check out more, and I'll definitely be going through this and swiping left, swiping right and all that stuff, trying to find some amazing musicians to work with. And hopefully see you guys on there too. If you see this video and you think this app is really cool, go on the Play Store, the App Store, wherever it might be, download it onto your phone, and who knows, you may be able to swipe right or swipe left on me at a later date when you go and get this app. Go and check it out. Like I said, you might find me in there. If you do, connect with me, pass me, whichever you want to do. And if we both connect with each other, then obviously we can work together, hopefully, in the future. So let me know what you guys think of this app down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video today, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. My name is Doodles. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.